Hi! Thanks to the lovely folks at Sega, I've had the chance to get early access to Sonic Frontiers, the new Sonic game coming out on November 8th, 2022. Sonic Frontiers is a beautiful, mysterious open zone game, a game that the Sonic franchise desperately needed for a long time. It's the kind of game that will make older fans of the series feel like Sonic is back, while providing newer fans with a taste of what it was like to be a Sonic fan when the games actually had story, lore, and the characters actually mattered. I'm Sassy, the Chaos Spirit, and I've come with some spoiler-free tips I wish I knew before playing Sonic Frontiers. While not perfect, the game is absolutely wonderful, and I recommend it to pretty much anyone. Sonic Frontiers has a diverse moveset, and while the tutorial goes over a lot of the moves, I found myself at the very start of the game not knowing moves that I thought would have been really useful. For example, at the beginning of the game on Kronos Island, you'll find a trail of rings. The game up to this point hasn't told you, but you're actually able to lightspeed dash through them by holding down the L stick on your controller. Doing so will grant you access to a new path and an Amy Heart token. The parry move, although it looks really intense, can actually be held down to counter an attack, rather than only being timed properly. If you find yourself in a situation where you can't easily dodge an enemy, try holding down the parry. It's a lot less stressful than failing to time it correctly over and over again. The Psyloop has the ability to randomly spawn rings when you form a circle. When using the Psyloop to form an infinity sign, it will grant you an infinite boost on your boost meter for a limited time. It can also, at random, spawn items that are incredibly useful, such as character memory tokens and fruits to boost your defense or your attack. If you're short on a few Amy Hearts and you want to unlock a cutscene, try Psyloop spinning a few times, and remember, when in doubt, Psyloop everything. You never know what you'll find. Completely filling up your rings will grant you not only more health during battle, but also significantly increase the speed of your boost. You can easily recharge your boost meter by Psylooping some rings into existence. And on that note, make sure you fill your ring meter before fighting any of the island's titans. Trust me, you'll thank me later. The more character tokens that you collect, the more cutscenes to unlock between Sonic and the respective character. To see the full wonderful story of Sonic Frontiers, try to unlock all character cutscenes. You can find where the characters are standing by looking at the map and guide yourself using the beacon of light that you can set. The game will also tell you when you're near an objective and guide you toward it. Don't be afraid to tweak Sonic's physics in the open zone to a more comfortable fit for you. I personally found that Sonic was a little too fast and wobbly at the beginning of the game for me. Turning down his speed helped me to get used to the controls more easily. Later on, when I got used to the physics, I was able to just go back and adjust them again. Play around with the sliders and the options menu as much as you need. Unfortunately though, these settings do not apply to the cyberspace levels. Speaking of, the cyberspace levels are a good way to collect vault keys to unlock the Chaos Emeralds on each island. You get more vault keys depending on how you play the level. Based on beating the level, the amount of rings that you beat it with, your ranking, and collecting all of the red star rings in the level. Every level is different, and the requirements will be told to you on the results screen. However, cyberspace is actually not the only way to unlock vault keys in the game. They can be found all over the open zone when you explore. Cyberspace levels are the fastest way to progress as far as I can tell, but they are not necessary for progression at all. Sonic Frontiers truly lets the player have the freedom to choose the way forward. Buying Eggman's memos unlocks super interesting character dialogue. Please check them out when you see them. You can purchase them when you find Big the Cat on each one of the islands. Also, remember, Sonic always has access to his moveset outside of cyberspace, even when he is in his super form. Starting a new save file on the game while already having the game started on a separate save file will set the game to the same difficulty level as the last difficulty that has been adjusted. That means changing the difficulty level in any of the save files will affect the other ones, so be sure to change it back if you need to. Playing the last boss on hard mode will give you extra content. Going into this game without spoiling yourself is absolutely the way to go. This story is an emotional one, and the gameplay is definitely something you want to experience firsthand. Last but not least, this game is a big one. Pace yourself while playing. If you get irritated or bored of something, take a break. Not everyone is built for playing a ton of hours straight, plus it's not good for you. The game's not going anywhere. Molding and making mistakes during levels due to impatience is just going to make you enjoy it less. So take it easy and have fun. Also, make sure you eat and drink water and sleep. Don't be like me. Please sleep. Please eat. Please drink water. I'm dying. Hope these tips have been a little helpful on your adventure into Sonic Frontiers. Let me know if any of what I said was helpful in the comments below when you play the game yourself out on November 8th. Hope you enjoyed the game. Catch you guys later. Bye!